That down. Let's talk about this, shall we? It's not often that when a television series, say, hits its 5th, 6th, or 7th year, something like that, that it starts hitting record highs in its viewership. Usually a show peaks out by around a certain time, and then it can maintain and maybe drop a little bit, but still have good enough ratings to stick around. Well, South Park, of course, had its season debut last week.
And which season is it?
Season 27, I believe.
Yes.
Season 27, according to Deadline, has just had its biggest ratings numbers for a debut in 26 years. The Deadline, the article goes on to write this. It says, it noted that the episode scored its biggest season premiere on the cable network since 1999. 26 years. 2 years after its debut. And get this, its debut numbers last week were up 68% from last year's season premiere. Per Nelson, it landed a 9.2 compared to the 5.4, which they celebrated the 5.4 last year as a significant and good number for them. But it landed a 9.2 rating compared to the 5.48 scored by the season 26 opener. Now, of course, we talked about this the other day, that the nature of how they make South Park, the fact that they've pushed off episode 2 from yesterday to next week, we have no proof of this, but our theory is that they just decided to really go double hard and double down on everything and go even harder. But that is what it is. This is a little bit of television history. You don't often, well, first of all, you can count probably on one hand, not including shows that are news programs that have lasted more than 20 years. I mean, what do you got? You got The Simpsons. You got South Park. I mean, what else? But like how
Survivor.
Yeah, but that's not even one a year, is it?
I don't know.
I don't even know how they do that. It's not often you get shows that are past their, say, 12th year or whatever that will suddenly see these massive ratings things, spikes. So, I mean, good for them. This is an extreme rarity that we ever see in television history. So good on them for that. Anyway, Rob, you're seeing these ridiculous numbers. What do you think about this? What stands out to you?
Well, it just shows that those boys, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, can bottle the zeitgeist like no other people. I mean, what has made, I think, South Park so successful is they're commenting on, especially the rise of South Park mirrored the rise of social media as well.
Yeah, it really did.
You know, and the fact is that they can take a social media trend that is brand new and comment on it. You know, within, like you pointed out yesterday, within a week or two of something hitting, they're right on that. And because of their production pipeline is a week.
Yeah.
You know, and the way they make that show puts them in probably the most unique position of any television creators in history, in that they can comment on what everybody's reading on the internet right then. And no one else can do that. And they're also, coupled with their sense of humor, there are no sacred cows. There are no third rails that they won't touch. They'll touch anything and everything.
And by the way, to your point, like, while the focus of last week's episode was Donald Trump, there was a lot in there to rub everyone the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
They put a lot in there to rub everybody the wrong way.
I think that's what they do best. I mean, we live in this weird time when everybody thinks that this performance activism and everybody's looking for aggression and meanness, and South Park's like, y'all are ridiculous. And we're going to show you how the modern age is just to be laughed at. They're bemused by everything. And I love that. I think if they, while other people are not allowing humor to flourish, South Park's like, hold my beer. I mean, they will go after everyone.
Well, I remember Trey Parker once famously said, and I think this was during the, I forget the name of the actor who did Chef. I remember around the whole time.
Oh, Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes, right. When Isaac Hayes was leaving over, this stuff, I remember they made this quote that has always stuck with me. And others have always felt this way, but just the way they worded it stuck out to me. And they said, we really believe that you can either laugh at everything or you can't laugh at anything. And while I think even they would say there are asterisks to that, I think that's generally true. We've got to all be able to laugh at ourselves. And somehow, some way, I saw somebody in the live chat mentioned South Park has been able to maintain its cultural relevance even when shows like The Simpsons haven't.
Right.
I mean, Simpsons' place in the all-time pantheon is very, very secure, but they're not nearly as relevant today as they used to be, whereas South Park somehow, every once in a while, finds a way to completely put itself right in the center of the pop cultural conversation again.
I think Trey Parker and Matt Stone they probably get up every morning and devour as much material as they can, whether it's on YouTube. I mean, talk about a time, if you're them, every TikTok video, every YouTube video, every commentary, we live in a world where all they're given every single morning is comedy fodder to make fun of.
They're just given material.
Oh my God. And they're like, and they take it. Nothing. It's great. I admire the hell out of those guys.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? For South Park, according to Deadline, its biggest season debut in 26 years. Pretty impressive numbers for them. Whatever stood out to you the most from that story, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.